Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. And the 1950s come roaring in today with these Hepcats. That's right, it's the Transformers G1 Micromasters Hot Rod Patrol. And these Autobots are going to be our focus in the latest GotBot True review. Hey there guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm your host, Dennis Moulton, aka GotBot. As always, please like, comment, share, of course subscribe them while you're at it. That's right, hit the notification bell. It updates you when I have new content going up. Check out Machinery of Man, The Everything Factor, Transformers Collectors, and L, and the Autobot family while you're at it. And have a look for me everywhere, and this is the G1 Micromasters Hot Rod Patrol. Of course, in North America and in Japan, there are two different characters that are the leaders. We'll talk about that a little bit. I love these alt modes. I think that they might be, maybe next to the Monster Truck Patrol, my very favorite alt modes. They're kind of known for being delinquents. They may have appeared in Zone. I don't know for sure. Now I really don't remember. But I think their real strength is their alt mode. The robot modes, well, they're okay, and one of them in particular is a little bit backwards. I'll explain what I mean when we head over to the table and take a closer look at these guys. And hey ho daddy-o, here we are with the Autobot Hot Rod Patrol. This, of course, is another one of these 4 sets of Micromasters, made up this time of Big Daddy, Greaser, Hobbs, and Trip-Up. Actually, I really like the look of these cars. I think they're all cool. Maybe the one that I find the most lacking is our little white lad there. But we're going to start off with who I believe is the leader of the group. That being the rough around the edges, Big Daddy. At least in North America, because of course in Japan, another member of the team was the leader. He looks tremendous. I love the paint on this guy. Especially the flame detail and the silver on his engine. Now when it comes to transforming the guy, it's pretty simple. Oh, by the way, he does roll tremendously well. But we fold his legs down, we stand him up, we bring his chest forward, and I guess we bring his arms forward, and there we have him. And just for a quick little up close look, here he is. The arms cannot go all the way around 360, they do get caught up. His knees are separate, there's a knee bend. I don't think he can get in a seated position. His arm, even when fully extended forward, still isn't out past his chest. It's a fine vehicle. It's a little bit of a lackluster robot. But what about one of his partners? Like the muscle of the team, this little orange guy, Greaser, who, by the way, is the leader of the team in Japan. I didn't save it for the last guy this time. I just figured, hey, why not do it now? But he's apparently like the muscle, the rough and tumble guy of the team. Maybe they're all kind of rough and tumble. I don't know. His transformation, a little bit different. But in this mode, I love the flame deco on him. I love the silver on the, well, the gray, I guess, on the hood. I wish it was silver, I suppose. Again, he rolls just like a champion. So the transformation for this guy, a little bit different. We take the hood here and we bring it down, and now instead of being his chest, that will be his back. We take the legs and we flip them out, and then we can bring down his little arms here on the side, and this is what we have. Now, yes, this guy has 2 separate pieces for his lower legs, but his knee is really a backwards knee bend, which is weird. His arms are kind of stubby and don't have a huge range of motion, but I love the look of the orange and black with the blue highlights. I think for looks, he looks spectacular. For actual kind of transformation, I think it's pretty good, but then when we get to the articulation, he's probably the most lackluster of the bunch. And the third member of the team is the guy who's most likely to be the bad boy, wearing the leather jacket and keep you out past curfew. It's Trip-Up, whose car mode is fine, but I don't know. It seems a lot like Tailgate to me. Like, I get a strong Tailgate vibe off of it, and that's fine. I don't know if this particular vehicle mode fits in with this team as well as, like, it could. Maybe it's just me. So the transformation here, again, is pretty simple. First, he does roll like a champion. As you would probably expect, we fold out his legs. We're going to bring forward his little garish arms, and we fold down his hood over his chest, leaving the car section up top. And when we're done, we stand him up, and the little weirdo looks like this. And I'm not going to lie. There's a part of this that hurts my eyes between the gold and the white and the green, but then there's another part of me that says, you know what, I absolutely dig this look. I think it's kind of garishly fantastic, if that's even a thing. I don't know. I think I'd be down for seeing this guy updated. That being said, again, his articulation is kind of limited. Like, it's all right. He has knees. The arms can go forward, but again, they don't really stick out past his chest. Like, it'd be hard for this guy to, you know, like pick up a hamburger with two hands and eat it because his hands don't really reach around his chest or tummy, maybe. And the last member of the team is the ever kind of lovable kid of the group, the guy who's a bit rebellious and feels like he got something to prove, that being the green guy known as Hobbs. By the way, before I kind of forget it, the other three that we've looked at so far, I forgot to mention one part of articulation that they all have. The hips can go forward and back, so like they can get in a seated position. In the case of Greaser, because his knees are kind of like backwards knees, he can't really like get in a seated position where his knees are bent down. It's a little harder for him to get in a seated position, period, but he can like get in one where his like feet are straight out in front of him. You know, if that's any good to you. But I just wanted to mention that because I know I had forgotten it up to this point. Just like his kind of brothers, I guess, this guy rolls extremely nicely. This whole set rolls really nice in vehicle mode. He looks spectacular. I absolutely love the kind of interplay that's on this guy of the colors being the flame deco again and the green with the silver. I don't know. It's charming to me. There you go. There you go. It's charming to me. Well, we come here and flip out his legs. The arms, they kind of pull forward there. The chest comes down over. The engine block stays up on top. And this is what we get in the end. So what then can I say about this lad? Well, I do indeed find his color scheme to be very charming, especially the red face. It does make at least that detail stand out. The kind of molding of the green piece that comes down around his tummy, I suppose, like it sort of throws me a little bit for a loop. Like it doesn't bother me a lot, but it's a bit strange. I don't know. I think I would have been more forgiving if the actual engine block piece had also come down there. In terms of his articulation, he's pretty much the same as everybody else. I mean, he can get in that seated position. The lower legs are two separate pieces. And his arms, of course, they can go out in front of him, but like they don't go out past his tummy. It'll be really hard for him to hold on to like a box with two hands. You know, he's moving apartments, but he can't lift anything. So at the end of the day, what can we say about this cool quartet? They're really good at being average. It's a fine set. The vehicle modes are where they shine. They look fantastic. The molding is so nice. The colors are so garish that it's great. The robot modes are all right. The arms leave a little something to be desired because they feel sort of short and stumpy where the chest pieces are larger. But you know what? For a set of Micromasters, they fit the bill just fine, and as an overall score, I'd say that this set is about a 5. It's certainly middle of the road at the very least. Although that being said, the little bit of a car buff that's in me really does dig the vehicle modes. And so here we are with this jazzed up quartet again, and are they a perfect set? No, they're not a perfect set, but they're fun, and they have tremendous alt modes. The robot modes, yeah, I'd like to see them updated, but I fear that that Swindler mold that I really don't like from the Siege line would be used for a couple of these guys, and that'd be a real shame. I like their alt modes the best. The robot modes, they're a little lackluster. But those cars are styled, molded, and really painted to fully embody the hot rod look, at least to me. Anyway, I'd love to hear what you guys think about these guys. You know I appreciate you stopping by, giving me some of your extremely valuable time. Again, I'm going to say please hit that subscribe button. It helps me out so very much. Do not forget that if you're in a position to help the channel to grow, there is a donations link down in the description. Besides that, thanks for giving me some of your very valuable time, and I look forward to the next time that you and I get together to have another visit either in the live streams or right here inside the videos.